When we think of Bible verses about love, one passage stands out in particular. This is my beloved Son. Matthew 3:17. These simple yet profound words reveal the heart of God's affection for His children and provide a glimpse into the nature of divine love. In this collection of verses, we'll delve into the depths of God's love as expressed through Scripture. We'll explore what it means to be the beloved of God, and how this designation affects our understanding of ourselves and our place in His plan. The Bible is replete with stories of love, from the creation account to the ultimate sacrifice made by Jesus Christ. As we journey through these verses, we'll uncover the ways in which God's love transforms us, frees us, and calls us to live a life of purpose and meaning. Throughout our exploration, we'll encounter key passages that demonstrate the extent of God's love, including those spoken from heaven itself. This is my beloved Son. These words are more than just a declaration. They're an invitation to experience the depth of God's affection and to live in the knowledge of being cherished and loved. In the following sections, we'll examine what it means to be part of God's family, to be known and accepted by Him. We'll discover how His love is not limited to a select few, but is available to all who call upon His name. Biblical context in key passages. The phrase, "This is my beloved Son," appears in various forms throughout Scripture. One notable instance is during the Transfiguration, where God declares Jesus as His Son before a group of astonished witnesses. Matthew 17:5. Similarly, this declaration is made by God the Father at Jesus' baptism, where He affirms Jesus' divine identity and relationship with Him. Repetition of this phrase serves to emphasize the significance of Jesus' role as the Son of God. It highlights His status as a beloved and cherished individual, one who is deeply loved and accepted by the Father. This declaration has far-reaching implications for our understanding of God's love and our place within it. One reason why this phrase is so significant is that it underscores God's affection for humanity. In Isaiah 41:10, we're reminded that, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." This passage, along with others like it, reassures us of God's presence and care in our lives. Declaration, "This is my beloved Son," becomes a model for how we are to understand ourselves as loved children of God. It encourages us to approach life with confidence and assurance, knowing that we are cherished and accepted by the Father. This understanding has profound implications for our self-worth, our relationships, and our overall well-being. While there are many passages in Scripture that convey the depth of God's love, "This is my beloved Son" stands out as a powerful declaration of His affection. It reminds us that we are not just random creations or mere pawns in a grand game. Rather, we are deeply loved and valued individuals who bear the image of God. Psalm 139:14 reminds us that we're fearfully and wonderfully made, a reflection of God's creative genius and love for humanity. Meaning and key themes. The declaration, "This is my beloved Son," speaks to the heart of God's affection for His children. It reveals a love that is not limited by human boundaries, but rather transcends them. This phrase underscores the idea that we are not just loved, but deeply loved, cherished, and accepted in ways we often struggle to comprehend. At its core, this declaration invites us to experience the depth of God's love. It encourages us to approach life with confidence, knowing that we bear the image of God and are valued as a result. This understanding has profound implications for our self-worth, our relationships, and our overall well-being. In this sense, "This is my beloved Son" becomes a model for how we should understand ourselves in relation to God. It reminds us that we are not just random creations or mere pawns in a grand game. Rather, We are deeply loved individuals who have been chosen by God and bear the image of His love. Repetition of this phrase throughout Scripture serves to emphasize its significance. From the Transfiguration to Jesus' baptism, God's declaration is a powerful reminder of His affection for humanity. It encourages us to approach life with hope, knowing that we are cherished and accepted by the Father. One way to grasp the full depth of this love is to consider passages like Isaiah 62:4, where God says, "You shall be called by a new name which the mouth of the Lord will give." This verse reminds us that our identity is not defined by our past or present circumstances, but rather by our relationship with God. As His beloved children, we are given a new name, one that reflects our true nature and value in His eyes. John 15:9 encourages us to remain in the love of Christ, that He might love us as He loves Himself. This verse underscores the depth of God's affection for humanity, encouraging us to dwell in His love and experience its transformative power. Practical application today, the declaration, "This is my beloved Son," has profound implications for how we live our lives today. It encourages us to approach relationships with confidence, knowing that we are deeply loved and valued by God. This understanding enables us to build stronger connections with others, to communicate more effectively, and to cultivate deeper empathy. In addition, this declaration reminds us of the importance of self-acceptance. As His beloved children, we are called to love ourselves as He loves us, without condition or reservation. This means embracing our strengths and weaknesses, acknowledging our successes and failures, and striving to live a life that reflects God's image. One practical application of this principle is found in 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, which describes the nature of love as patient, kind, and not self-seeking. This passage encourages us to cultivate these qualities in our relationships, to prioritize the needs of others over our own desires, and to strive for a deeper understanding of God's love. As we seek to apply this declaration in our daily lives, we're reminded that "This is my beloved Son" becomes an invitation to experience the fullness of God's love. It encourages us to approach life with hope, knowing that we are cherished and accepted by the Father, and to live accordingly. Conclusion: the declaration, "This is my beloved Son," serves as a powerful reminder of God's affection for humanity. It encourages us to approach life with confidence, knowing that we are deeply loved and valued by the Father. This understanding has profound implications for our self-worth, relationships, and overall well-being. As His beloved children, we are called to love ourselves as He loves us, without condition or reservation. May this declaration continue to inspire us to live a life that reflects God's image, to cultivate deeper empathy and stronger connections with others, and to prioritize the needs of others over our own desires.